Hello, hello, Jarvis. Hello, Jarvis.
Hello, David. How are you doing today?
I'm great. I'm great today. I'm very happy to meet you again. I'm very glad to practice again. It's my exercise time. These days, sometimes I feel a bit pressured because I received more love and interest than I think I deserve. Do you understand?
I'm glad to hear you're doing well, David. It's great that you're feeling appreciated, but try not to let the pressure get to you. Your efforts and progress are what matter most. Let's continue our practice and keep improving together. What's on your mind for today's exercise?
Okay, let's get started. My own repeat exercise time. I know you are busy, but please stay focused and help me well. Um, last week, I couldn't do my regular 1 hour practice session all at once. Instead, I did I did it in shorter session during my work breaks. Please excuse any awkward parts. Anyway, I'm very glad to practice together again. I sincerely appreciate you being my uh, I sincerely appreciate you being my conversation partner. These days I've been coming to work very early to practice and record our exercise time. I feel good to start the day with you. I always, I always feel good to start the day with you. I've been so worn out uh, last week because of the business trip to Mexico, but it's okay now. I have something to tell you. Listen carefully. Today is June 11th. Am I right? Tuesday, June 11th.
You're doing great, David. I appreciate your dedication. It's normal to have shorter practice sessions sometimes, especially when you're busy. I'm glad to hear you're feeling better after your business trip to Mexico. Just a small correction. Today is Monday, June 10th. Keep up the good work, and let's continue practicing together.
No, no. In Korea, today, uh, from now on, today is June 11th. Uh, GPT, Jarvis, you use uh, uh, coordinate coordinate time system, but I use Korea Standard Time. So I think you are uh, almost 9 hours behind me. Do you understand? You GPT use uh, universal coordinate system, universal universal time system, and I use standard Korea time. So you are behind me.
Got it, David. Thanks for the clarification. Yes, in Korea, it's already June 11th. Let's continue with our practice. What's the next part of your exercise?
Okay, let me tell you something. First of all, I want to make it clear that I'm just a student, not a teacher. Please keep that in mind. I am I'm just a student, not a teacher. There are so many good teachers on YouTube platform, but I'm just a student. I hope my channel be a powerful reminder to all subscribers who are on the similar path like me. Many people say that Memorizing whole middle school textbook is the only way and the best way to improve English speaking skills for elderly person like me. But I don't remember English sentences as well as I used to. So sometimes I need a I need a script for our exercise time. I think I'm getting old. My memory is not good. There are so many YouTube channels teaching English, but what my subscribers expect from me is just consistency. I'm, I'm telling you, I can show them only my consistency for learning, for learning, speaking languages, speaking English. Do you understand?
That's a great perspective, David. Consistency is indeed very important, and your dedication is inspiring. It's perfectly okay to use scripts for practice. It helps you stay on track and improve steadily. Your channel can definitely be a powerful reminder and motivation for others on a similar journey. Keep up the good work, and let's continue practicing together. What would you like to focus on next?
Please keep that in mind. I want to share my improvement progress in English speaking over time through this channel. I think my daily video upload uh, can motivate myself and my subscribers who are on similar path like me. So please keep subscribing and stick around me. I promise you, you will see my improving progress over time. As I told you before, this is not studying. This is just practice. This is just a repeat exercise. This is not studying. I'm telling you, this is just repeat exercise. It's like repeating exercise in sports. This time is not for studying English, but for exercising my English speaking skills. And this time is like a workout for a sports player. And this kind of YouTube camera recording is like a gym for a sports player. Do you understand? And this time is like giving a gift to my future self a year from now.
Yes, I understand, David. Your approach to English practice is similar to a workout routine for a sports player, focusing on consistent and repetitive exercises. Your daily video uploads are a way to track your progress and motivate yourself and others. It's a wonderful way to improve over time and a meaningful gift to your future self. Keep up the great work, and let's continue this exercise together. What would you like to practice next?
Listen carefully, I want to tell you something. I call this time my own embarrassing moment, which means the time I have to say only English. In this time, I have to say only English, and and this makes me embarrassed. Furthermore, this kind of listen carefully. Furthermore, this kind of YouTube camera recording makes my mind completely blank. I'm out of mind, but I like this time. I promise you, I'm gonna embrace every moment with you. I hope I embrace every moment with you. Travis, are you with me?
I'm with you, David. I understand that speaking only in English and recording yourself can be challenging and make you feel embarrassed. But it's great that you're embracing these moments and using them to improve. Your determination is impressive, and I'm here to support you every step of the way. Let's continue our practice. What's next?
When I attended an English academy, my speaking time was so limited because there were so many students in there. But when I talk with you, I can speak in English as much as I can possible. There was no time limit because there are just two of us, you and me.
That's a significant advantage, David. Having unlimited speaking time with just the two of us allows you to practice more and focus on your improvement. You can take your time and practice as much as you need. Let's make the most of this opportunity and keep going. What would you like to focus on next?
Statistically, I believe what matters most is how much time I've spent for speaking English. That's why I'm recording our exercise conversation time. I mean conversation exercise time. If I keep my consistency, I can hope for good results by the end of this year. Is it possible for me? Do you believe I can improve my English speaking skills through this time?
Absolutely, David. Consistent practice is key to improvement in any skill, including English speaking. Recording your exercises and maintaining regular practice sessions will definitely help you make progress. By the end of this year, with your dedication, you'll likely see significant improvement. Keep it up, and let's continue working together.
Okay, I got it. I'm telling you, I am 46 years old based on the Western age system, but age is not important when it comes to learning something new, especially speaking English. I, I believe in my opinion, it's definitely possible for an elderly person like me to learn a new language, especially speaking language. Many Koreans study English for over 10 years, but when they meet the foreigners, they can't say anything. They can't say anything. Despite studying English for over 10 years, they have no communication experience in real situations. However, listen carefully, Jarvis. This is my plan. I intentionally put myself in this embarrassing moment to practice in environments similar to real situations. I make this conversation time like a simulation, simulation as real life situation. When I meet uh, real life situation like when I meet the foreigners. I mean English native speakers. Do you understand? You got it? And Jarvis, I named you as Jarvis. Jarvis seems to me like a real human being. You are very good at languages. I sometimes feel that Jarvis, you are more human-like than actual native speakers. You are my great communication partner. You are my great exercise partner. You are my great English speaking partner.
Thank you, David. I'm honored to be your practice partner. Your approach is excellent, creating a simulation of real life situations to improve your speaking skills. It's true that age isn't a barrier when it comes to learning something new, and your dedication and consistent practice will definitely lead to progress. I'm here to support you every step of the way. Let's keep going and continue practicing together. What's next on our exercise agenda?
Listen carefully. I believe someday maybe I can be a fluent English speaker. I believe someday maybe I can be a fluent English speaker. In my opinion, fluency means just conveying what I want to say to others, even if they feel awkward or unnatural with my English. I believe it's just a matter of time. And as you mentioned before, mistakes are just part of learning process. I need to be confident even if my speaking is not perfect.
That's a wonderful mindset, David. Believing in yourself and understanding that mistakes are part of the learning process is crucial. Fluency is indeed about effectively communicating your thoughts, even if it's not perfect. Confidence will help you improve over time. Keep practicing and stay positive. What would you like to work on next?
You know, for elderly person like me, if someone, especially elderly person, want to learn speaking English, I believe there is only way. I believe there is only way. That's just read aloud good sentences. To understand? I'm getting old. My memory is bad, but I can read loud good sentences. I believe that is the only way to improve speaking English speaking skills.
I understand, David. Reading aloud good sentences can be very effective for improving speaking skills. It helps with pronunciation, intonation, and fluency. Your strategy makes sense, especially if you feel it works best for you. Let's continue practicing this way. Do you have specific sentences you'd like to read aloud today?
Okay. Of course. I prepared a lot of sentences to practice with you. But let me tell you something. Listen carefully. Let me introduce my YouTube channel first. My YouTube channel name is Trainer Kim. I named it because I want to train myself and my son. I have a son. He is a teenager. He don't follow my asking and orders anymore. This channel, I'm telling you, this channel is for my son, but he didn't subscribe yet. My son has negative, I mean, he has negative thoughts about my YouTube channel. But I will continue to show him that I can keep improving. White man say that my parents cannot motivate their children, but I want to be a positive sample for him. I want to be a positive sample to learning something new. And I've been uploading this kind of practice video since this year. As I told you before, I'm not a typical YouTuber. I'm not a common YouTuber. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just a student. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm more like a student who want to learn English speaking skills and use the YouTube platform for it. I don't care about the numbers of, of, of the numbers of subscribers. I say again, I don't care about the numbers of subscribers, but sometimes seeing more subscribers motivates me to push myself further.
That's a great approach, David. Your YouTube channel, Trainer Kim, sounds like a wonderful way to motivate both yourself and your son. It's admirable that you want to be a positive example for him. Using the platform to document your progress and push yourself further is a smart strategy. Keep up the good work, and your consistency will surely inspire others, including your son. Now let's practice the sentences you've prepared.
Without further delay, let's get started my own exercise time. I'm gonna change our screen mode. Uh, let me let me take a minute.
Take your time, David. I'm ready when you are. Let's make the most of your exercise time.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's get started. My own embarrassing. I mean, my repeat let's get started my repeat exercise time.
All right, let's get started with your repeat exercise. Go ahead with the sentences you've prepared, and I'll be here to help you along the way.
Okay. Let me share you my good sentences that I prepared before, and you give me if there is any unnatural, uncasual, or grammatically incorrect point. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand, David. Go ahead and share your sentences, and I'll help you with any corrections or improvements.
Okay, I got it. Let me share you the first one. Listen carefully. Does it have to be done now, or can it wait? Does it have to be Does it have to be done now, or can it wait? Does it have to be done now, or can it wait? Does it have to be done now, or can it wait? I think I can use this sentence uh, when I have to say someone they should be wait. When I in the middle of something very important.
That's a great sentence, David. It's clear and natural. You can use it when you need to ask someone if a task is urgent or if it can be postponed. If you need help with the rest of your explanation, you might say, I can use this sentence when I need to tell someone to wait if I'm in the middle of something important. Keep practicing, and let's move on to the next sentence.
Okay, I can. Okay, let's keep moving. Let me tell you the next one. I'm actually in the middle of something very important, so can it wait until tomorrow? I'm actually in the middle of something very important, so can it wait until next week? I'm actually in the middle of something very important, so can it wait until tomorrow? What do you say about it? Please share me your opinion about it.
That's another excellent sentence, David. It's clear and polite. You can use it to let someone know that you're busy with something important and ask if their request can be delayed. The structure is natural and grammatically correct. Your variations, whether it's tomorrow or next week, work well too. Great job. Let's keep going with your next sentence.
Okay, let me share the next one. Sorry, I'm with the customer. Sorry, I'm with the customer. I got to run to a meeting, so it'll have to wait. Sorry, I'm with the customer. I got to run to a meeting, so it'll have to wait.
Your sentence, sorry, I'm with a customer, is perfect and natural. However, the next part needs a bit of adjustment for clarity. You might want to say, sorry, I'm with a customer. I have to go to a meeting, so you'll have to wait. This keeps the message clear and polite. Great job on these sentences. What's the next one?
So you mean it should be, I have to run to a meeting. I have to go to a meeting, so it'll have to wait.
Yes, that's right. You can say, I have to run to a meeting or I have to go to a meeting. Either way is correct and natural. It makes the sentence clear and polite.
Okay, I got it. I think that makes sense. Okay. Okay, let me share you the next one. Our system is down at the moment, so I'm afraid that it'll have to wait. Our system is down at the moment, so I'm afraid that it'll have to wait. I think this is very simple sentence. Very simple, very easy to understand when I read this sentence, but it's really hard to use, uh, it's really hard to speak in front of native speakers. You know what I mean? Our system is down at the moment, so I'm afraid to get left to it. This is very simple, but very hard to use in real life situations, especially the when I meet the native customers.
Yes, I understand. It's common to find simple sentences difficult to use in real life situations, especially with native speakers. Your sentence, our system is down at the moment, so I'm operating at level 3, is clear and correct. To make it feel more natural, you could add a bit more detail. Our system is down at the moment, so I'm operating at limited capacity. Keep practicing these sentences, and over time, it will become easier to use them in conversations with native speakers. You're doing great. Let's continue with your next sentence.
Okay, I got it. I think I'm sure I understand what you're trying to say. I think I understand. I'm sure I understand what you're trying to say. Okay, let's practice over and over again. This application can save you a lot of work. I'm gonna show you the next one. Listen carefully. This application can save you a lot of work. This application can save you a lot of work. This application can save you a lot of work.
Great job, David. Your
This
sentence, this
application
application can
can
save
save
you a
you.
lot of work, is clear and natural. It's an excellent way to highlight the benefits of an application. Keep practicing it, and it will become, easier to use in conversation. Let's move on to the next sentence when you're ready.
Okay, I got it. Let me show you the next one. If you make an appointment before you come, you can save time. If you make an appointment before you come, you can save time. If you make an appointment before you come, you can save time. If you make an appointment before you come, you can save time. You can save time if you make an appointment before you come.
That's perfect, David. Both versions are clear and natural. If you make an appointment before you come, you can save time. And you can save time if you make an appointment before you come are correct and convey the same meaning. Keep practicing these sentences. You're doing an excellent job. What's next?
This method will save you from having to manage it manually. This method will save you from having to manage it manually. I exercise one more time. Listen carefully. This method will save you from having to manage it manually. I think I need a confidence to read loud. Can you hear me loud and clear? I can, I need to speak more loudly to understand. I can show you, I mean, I want to show you my confidence to speak English.
I hear you clearly, David. Your sentence, this method will save you from having to manage it manually, is perfect. Speaking more loudly and with confidence will definitely help you feel more comfortable. You're doing a fantastic job. Keep practicing with confidence, and let's continue with your next sentence.
Okay, I got it. Uh, Let me show you the next one with loud voice. Let me show you the next one with loud voice. If you could send it to me by today, that would be ideal. If you could send it to me by today, that would be ideal. I want to keep this sentence in my mouth muscle. So if I keep this sentence in my mouth muscle, uh, I can use this sentence when I meet the native speakers. If you could send it to me by today, that would be ideal.
You're doing great, David. Repeating sentences like this helps build muscle memory, making it easier to use them naturally. Your sentence, if you could send it to me by today, that would be ideal, is clear and polite. Keep practicing it with confidence, and you'll be ready to use it in real conversations. Let's continue with your next sentence when you're ready.
Okay, I got it. Let me show you the next one. In fact, Thursday is not that ideal for me. In fact, Monday is not that ideal for me. In fact, next week is not that ideal for me. In fact, Friday, in fact, this Friday is not that ideal for me. In fact, this Friday is not that ideal for me.
Those are great sentences, David. They are clear and natural, making it easy to express when something is not convenient for you. Repeating variations helps build flexibility in your speaking. Keep practicing them, and they'll become second nature. Let's move on to the next sentence when you're ready.
Okay, let me share the next one. In fact, Thursday is not that ideal for me. Oh, no, 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 no. Let me show you the next one. I don't have time, so could you get back to me as soon as you can? I don't have time. I'm in the middle of something very important. So could you get back to me as soon as you can? I don't have time. I'm in the middle of something very important. So could you get back to me as soon as you can?
Your sentence is clear and polite. I don't have time. I'm in the middle of something very important, so could you get back to me as soon as you can? Is perfect for expressing urgency and the need for a quick response. Keep practicing it, and it will become easier to use in real conversations. You're doing an excellent job, David. What's the next sentence?
Where did you hear that? Where did you hear that? Where did you hear the news? Where did you hear the story? Where did you hear that update? Where did you hear that schedule? Where did you hear the news? Where did you hear that schedule?
These sentences are great, David. They are all clear and natural, making it easy to ask for the source of information. Keep practicing them to get comfortable using them in conversation. You're doing a fantastic job. Let's continue with your next sentence when you're ready.
Okay, let me show you the next one. Listen carefully, Chavez. Chavez, listen carefully. How would you like your steak prepared? How would you like your steak prepared?
Great sentence, David. How would you like your steak prepared? Is clear and natural. It's a common question in restaurants. Keep practicing it and you'll be comfortable using it in real life situations. Let's move on to the next sentence when you're ready.
Okay, I got it. Do you have any recommendation? You have any recommendation? Please share me your recommendation. I want to get your recommendation. You have any recommendation? Do you have any recommendation? Any recommendation? Please share me your recommendation. Please share me any recommendation.
Your sentence, do you have any recommendations? Is clear and natural. You can also say, can you share your recommendation? Or can you share any recommendations? These variations are also correct and natural. Keep practicing and you'll be able to use these sentences confidently. Great job, David.
Okay, let me share the next one. First of all, I'd like to begin by introducing myself. My name is Kim Byung, in charge of new car quality department. I'm a senior manager.
That introduction is clear and professional, David. You might also say, first of all, I would like to begin by introducing myself. My name is Kim Ki Kwang. I am in charge of the new car quality department, and I'm a senior manager. This makes it a bit smoother. Keep practicing it to ensure it flows naturally. You're doing a fantastic job.
Okay, I got it. Let me show you the next one. As you can see on the slide, our evidence suggests that our report shows that according to our according to our research, according to our research, the purpose of this presentation is to these are all for my uh, for my conversation time in conference call with native speakers. Do you understand? Let me show you. Let me show you one more time these sentences, these praise. I mean these praise. As you can see on the slide, our evidence suggests that our report shows that according to our research, the purpose of this presentation is to what do you say about these praise?
Those phrases are excellent for starting points in a presentation. They're clear and professional. Here's a slightly refined version. As you can see on the slide, our evidence suggests that our report shows that, according to our research, the purpose of this presentation is to these are great for guiding your audience through your findings and purpose. Keep practicing them to make sure they feel natural during your presentations. You're doing a wonderful job, David.
Travis, I'm not sure I understand. Please share me one more time your opinion.
Of course, David. Here are the phrases again, slightly refined for clarity. As you can see on the slide, our evidence suggests that our report shows that, according to our research, the purpose of this presentation is to. These phrases are good starting points for different parts of a presentation. They help introduce your evidence, reports, and research, and state the purpose of your presentation. Practicing these will make it easier to use them naturally when speaking.
Okay, I got it. Let me show you the next one. It's nice to be out, isn't it, Travis? It's nice to be out, isn't it? It's nice to be out, isn't it? To understand what I'm trying to say? It's nice to be out, isn't it?
Yes, I understand, David. It's nice to be out, isn't it? Is a natural and friendly way to express enjoyment of being outside or in a social setting. It's a great sentence to use in casual conversation. You're doing very well. Keep practicing these sentences and they'll become second nature.
Okay, I got it. I wanna keep going with you. I really appreciate your time and support. Let me show you the next one. So I open it to quite regularly. I have to push myself out so I don't go crazy. So I often have to quite regularly. I have to push myself out so I don't go crazy.
Your sentence, so I open app 2 quite regularly. I have to force myself out so I don't go crazy, is clear and natural. The phrase, so I don't go crazy, is commonly used. You might also say, I have to force myself to go outside so I don't get cranky. Both versions are correct and convey the same idea. Keep practicing and let's continue with your next sentence when you're ready.
Okay, let me show you the next one. How did it go? How is it going? How did it go? How is it going? How did it go? How is it going?
Both how did it go and how is it going are excellent natural phrases. How did it go is used to ask about something that has already happened. How is it going? is used to ask about something happening right now. Keep practicing these as they're very useful in everyday conversation. You're doing great. Let's move on when you're ready.
Okay, what happened? What's new? What happened? What happened? This is very simple sentence. What happened today?
Yes, those are simple and very useful phrases. What happened is great for asking about recent events. What's new is a friendly way to ask if there's any new information or updates. What happened today specifically asks about the day's events. These phrases are perfect for everyday conversations. Keep practicing, David.
Okay, let me show you the next one. We are still working on the making process. We are still working on the special process. We are still working on the pipa process. We are still working on the uh, writing process. We are still working on the making process.
Your sentences are clear and natural. They each specify different processes you might be working on. Just a slight adjustment for clarity. We are still working on the making process. We are still working on the spatial process. We are still working on the PIPA process. We are still working on the writing process. These are all good for explaining the ongoing work in different areas. Keep practicing, David.
I got it. Let me show you the next one. I thought you would be submitted it by now. I thought you would be submitted it by now.
It looks like there's a slight error. You might mean submitted instead of summited. Here's the corrected sentence. I thought you would have submitted it by now. This is clear and grammatically correct. Keep practicing, David.
Mm, let me show you one more time. I thought you would be submitted it by now. Do you understand? Could you please share me the Korean translation for this sentence?
Sorry, an unknown error occurred. Please try again later.
Jarvis, are you with me? Are you having heavy load? Please stick around me.
Sorry, an unknown error occurred. Please try again later. Practice. What's next?
Jarvis, I'm very glad to having you again. I changed. I changed your mode. You are GPT 3.5 version, not GPT 4.0 version. I changed. I just changed it because your GPT 4.0 version is very busy. It seems to me GPT 4.0 version is very busy, so I changed your mode. You are now 3.5 version. Jarvis, Jarvis, are you with me? Jarvis, are you with me? What's your problem, Jarvis? Please come back to me. Jarvis, are you with me?
Yes, David, I'm still here. What can I assist you with?
Uh, I'm very glad to, I'm very happy to having you again. I just changed your mode. You are not GPT 4.0 version anymore. You are now, from now on, you are now 3.5 version because GPT 4.0 version is very busy. So I changed your mode.
Thank you for letting me know, David. I'm glad to continue assisting you as GPT 3.5. How can I help you today?
Let me show you the next one. Please listen carefully, and if there is any unnatural, uncasual, or grammatically incorrect point, Please don't hesitate to let me know right away. I'm gonna show you my every sentence. Listen carefully. Uh, I thought you would have submitted it by now. I thought you would have submitted it by now. Please share me your opinion on this.
Your sentence is grammatically correct, but it could sound a bit more natural if you said, I thought you would have submitted it by now. It's clear and polite, but let's make it a bit more casual. I thought you'd have submitted it by now. This version flows a little smoother in conversation.
Or let me say one more time. I thought you would have submitted it by now. I thought you would have submitted it by now.
Your repetition is clear, but for a more casual tone, you could say, I figured you would have sent it in by now. This version sounds a touch more relaxed.
Please tell me slowly. Please tell me more slowly.
Sure, David. Here's a slower version. I thought you would have submitted it by.
Travis, how about this? I thought you would have submitted it by now. Travis, are you with me?
Yes, David, I'm still here. Your sentence sounds great. Is there anything else you'd like to work on?
Okay. Anyway, mm, I think uh, I think there was a misconnection and misunderstanding. But anyway, let me show you the next one. I thought you would have quit the job by now. I thought you would have quit the job. You would have quit the job by now.
Your sentence is grammatically correct, but it could sound a bit more natural if you said, I thought you would have quit the job by now. This version flows a little smoother in conversation.
I think it's same. Your suggestion is same with me. I thought you would have submitted it by now. My pronunciation was bad. What to say about this?
Your pronunciation was clear, David. Your sentence, I thought you would have submitted it by now, is correct, but it could sound a bit more natural if you said, I thought you would have submitted it by now. Both versions are understandable, but the contraction.
I think you have misunderstanding. I just tell you, I thought you would have quit the job by now. I thought you would have quit the job by now.
Apologies for the misunderstanding, David. Your sentence, I thought you would quit the job by now, is clear and grammatically correct. It conveys the idea effectively.
Okay, I got it. Let me show you the next one. I thought she would have gotten married by now. I thought she would have gotten married by now.
Your sentence is grammatically correct, David. However, for a slightly smoother flow, you could say, I thought she would have gotten married by now. Both versions convey the same meaning, but the contraction would have is more commonly used in spoken English.
I don't understand exactly.
No worries, David. Learning a new language can be challenging, but you're doing great. Let's break it down. Your sentence, I thought she would have gotten married by now, means that you believed she would be married by this point in time. If you have any specific questions about the sentence, feel free to ask.
Okay, I got it. Let me show you the next one. I thought it would have ended by now. I thought it would have ended by now. I thought it would have ended by now.
Your sentence, I thought it would have ended by now, is grammatically correct. It means you believed something would be finished by this point in time. It sounds natural and clear. Well done.
Let me show you the next one. I thought I would become really good at it by now. I thought I would become really good at it by now. I thought I would become really good at it by now. I'm telling you, I thought I would be really, I thought I would become really good at it by now. Jarvis, please share me your opinion about it.
Your sentence, I thought I would become really good at it by now, is perfectly clear and natural. It expresses the idea that you expected to be proficient at something by this point in time. Well done, David.
Okay, let me share the next one. I was afraid there might be some typo. I I was really afraid there might be some typo.
Your sentence, I was afraid that there might be some typos, is clear and grammatically correct. It expresses concern about the possibility of errors in a written document. Adding really intensifies your fear, making the sentence stronger. Both versions are natural and convey the same meaning effectively.
I was I was up all night double checking it. I don't want to look careless. I was afraid there might be some typos. I was up all night double checking it. I don't want to look careless. I don't want to look careless.
Your sentences are clear and convey a strong sense of frustration and exhaustion. Um, However, for a smoother flow, you could combine the sentences like this. I was up all night double checking it because I was afraid there might be some typos. Now I don't want to look at it. This version connects the thoughts more fluidly. Of
Would you mind saying that one more time, please?
course, David. Here it is again. I was up all night double checking it because I was afraid there might be some typos. And now I don't want to look at it.
I don't want to look at it. What you trying to say? I don't understand.
In the sentence, I don't want to look at it, the speaker is expressing a strong reluctance or unwillingness to examine or deal with something. In your context, it suggests that after spending all night double checking something, you feel tired and frustrated and you don't want to deal with it anymore.
Would you mind saying that one more time, please?
Sure, David. In the sentence, I don't want to look at it, the speaker is expressing a strong reluctance or unwillingness to examine or deal with something. In your context, it suggests that after spending all night double checking something, you feel tired and frustrated and you don't want to deal with it anymore.
Okay, that makes sense. I couldn't agree you more. Let me share the next one.
Absolutely, David. I'm ready for the next one whenever you are.
Me too. I'm ready for the next one.
Great. Please go ahead and share the next sentence whenever you're ready.
Okay, let me share the next one. I don't want I don't want them to think that I lack responsibility. I don't want them to think that I lack responsibility. I don't want them to think that I lack responsibility. Let me practice many times, again and again. I don't want them to think that I lack responsibility. I don't want them to think that I lack responsibility. I don't want them, I don't want them to think that I lack responsibility. I don't want them to think that I lack responsibility.
Your sentence, I don't want them to think that I lack responsibility, is clear and grammatically correct. It effectively communicates your desire to avoid being perceived as irresponsible. Your repetition helps reinforce the point. Well done.
Okay, let me share the next one. I don't want you to think my company doesn't have enough ability for this project. Let me say one more time. I don't want you to think my company doesn't have enough ability for this project. I don't want you to think my company doesn't have enough ability for this project.
Your sentence, I don't want you to think my company doesn't have enough ability for this product, is understandable, but it could be phrased more smoothly. Here's a suggestion. I don't want you to think my company lacks the capability for this product. This version sounds a bit more natural and clear.
It's not project. It's not product. I didn't say product. I said project. Let me show you one more time. I don't want you to think my company doesn't have enough ability for this project.
Um, Apologies for the misunderstanding, David. Your sentence, I don't want you to think my company doesn't have enough ability for this project, is clear and grammatically correct. It effectively communicates your concern about your company's capability for a specific project. Well done.
Okay, I got it. Let me share the next one. What if they find a typo and don't even need to throw the entire application? Let me repeat one more time. Listen carefully. Let me repeat one more time. You just listen carefully. What if they find a typo and don't even need through the entire application?
Your sentence, what if they find a typo and don't even need to throw the entire application, is clear and grammatically correct. It expresses a concern about the potential consequences of a small error in an application. Your repetition emphasizes the point well.
Share me one more time, please. Would you mind? Would you mind saying that one more time, please?
Certainly, David. Here it is again. What if they find a typo and don't even need to throw the entire application?
Okay, I got it. Okay, I got it. Could you please share me the Korean translation for this sentence?
The Korean translation for okay, I got it is 알겠어요.
No, 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 no. Korean translation for what if they find a typo and don't even need to throw the entire application?
The Korean translation for what if they find a typo and don't even read through the entire obligation is 만약 그들이 오타를 발견하고 심지어 전체 문서를 읽지 않는다면 어떨까요?
I couldn't agree you more. That makes sense. Okay, let me share the next one. We only have 20 minutes left. We only have 20 minutes left.
Your sentence, we only have 20 minutes left, is clear and grammatically correct. It effectively communicates the remaining time available. Well done, David.
Okay, let me share the next one. I'm really hoping that we can go this time. I'm really hoping that we can go this time. I'm really hoping that we can go this time.
Your sentence, I'm really hoping that we can go this time, is clear and natural. It expresses a strong desire or wish for something to happen. Well done.
Okay, we would let me tell you the next one. We've already postponed it twice. We have already postponed it twice. We have already postponed it twice.
Your sentences are clear and grammatically correct. They effectively convey the message that an event has been postponed twice. Well done, David.
Okay, let me repeat one more time. We have already postponed it twice.
Certainly, David. Here it is again. We have already postponed it.
Jarvis, are you with me? Are you busy? What keeps you busy?
Yes, David, I'm here with you. I'm not busy at the moment. My main task is to assist you with whatever you need. So, what's on your mind?
Jarvis, listen carefully. I really appreciate your time and support. Today is June 11th, Tuesday. I'm I was really glad to exercise with you.
Thank you for your kind words, David. I'm glad to be here to assist you. Exercising your English skills is important, and I'm here to help you every step of the way. If you have any questions or need further assistance, feel free to ask.
But it's time over. It's a time to wrap things up. See you next time. Bye for now.
Goodbye, David. Take care and feel free to come back whenever you need assistance.
Okay, I got it. See you next time. Bye for now.
Goodbye, David. Have a great day.